This week's Uncommon highlight of the week brought to you by Uncommon Fit, providers of great lacrosse gear for folks, great clothing, custom clothing and apparel. The Uncommon Fit highlight of the week. Look at this. Zach Courier takes a look up at the, at the clock and realizes, hey, he knows that when this shot is taken, there's about 40 seconds left. So he knows I don't want to pick this ball up for 10 seconds until there's 30 seconds left so we can get a timeout and be able to run a play with the goalie pull Delmiaco, get the extra attacker, and not have to worry about any gap between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's 39 seconds left when he looks up and he sees a player coming. He's getting pressured by Ethan Walker, taps it behind the net, goes all the way around behind the net, and then goes back, taps it back the other direction to go the other way with the guy. It's unbelievable. You see guys do this, when there's like 3 or 4 seconds, they'll just stand there and not pick it up and look at the clock and wait till somebody comes after them. Or they'll just kind of tap it along for a bit. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody do this for 10 plus seconds to get this. It was great. And I mean, it even flummoxed the announcers for this game. They're saying, oh, he's going to have trouble getting the ball over center in time. It's like, no, the possession's never started. I think the confusing thing is that whoever's running the 30-second clock started the 30, because you have to reset it on the shot, right? So they did the right thing, they reset it, but there's another reset as soon as he picks it up, because that's when possession is established. If you don't pick the ball up, there's no possession. You're tapping it along like a hockey player, there's no possession. And Courier, no surprise. I mean, he's a Princeton guy, did, I think, engineering. He's a very smart lacrosse player in person, and he knows he can do this. And you have to be very confident in your skills too, because I'll tell you, it looks pretty bad if you're trying to do this and they just pick it up and go score. But this is a terrific play by Zach Courier, and they get the timeout and they get to go down and run a play. And I don't even remember if they scored when they set it up. I don't think they did. But who cares, right? Because you give them, like we talked about earlier in the show, that gives them the chance to set that up. And you do that a few times and you're going to, the scoring percentage is a bit higher than 20, I think, on 6-on-5 sets, or on 5-on-4 sets if you can get them to do that. So yeah, you're giving your team a 1 in 3 or 4 chance to go and get a goal.
Yeah, no, and that was right before, the end of regulation. That's a huge play. 31 seconds when he actually picked up the ball. So there was, the 1 second over,
Yeah.
but they were still able to pull the goalie. And no, as soon as, when you see that, it's like, okay, they didn't score. That's the uncommon highlight. Because if they scored there, that would have been the highlight of the week. Everybody would have been talking
Yeah.
about how smart
Probably.
Courier is and wow, look at the way he set his
Yeah.
team up. But, because they didn't score, me and you were the only ones talking about it with the uncommon highlight.
Yeah. The funny thing,